Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Alright, it is day 6, 5 and 6 to not 5 and 6, 5 and 1 makes 6 of VLOGMAS. So it is Sunday. Last night we had quiz night, where teams were Richard and myself, the Beards, or as we are as a team, Ella's Elves. And it was then Jamie, Helen and Anne who were Milkshake Ducks. And it was like a, I don't know how to describe the quiz. How would you describe it? It's like a countdown quizzy, wasn't it? There was like eight clues kind of thing. So you got 8 points if you could answer the thing with one clue. So say it was a famous person, and say it was, I don't know, Patrick Swayze, and clue 1 was actor, singer, dancer, and you answered Patrick Swayze, you'd get 8 points. If you said, I don't know, somebody else instead of Patrick Swayze, the next clue would be asked, say, I don't know, did Dirty Dancing, then you'd get 7 points. And if you got it, if you got 7 points, if you didn't get it, they'd ask another question, and say like it did a Christmas film, because he did, I think, is it 3 Christmas Wishes or something like that? Christmas Wishes, Christmas Wonderland. That, I think that's it, what it's called, Christmas Wonderland or something like that. He did do a Christmas film where 2 kids found a bag full of money and stuff, and they were his kids. So, and then if you got it off that, you got 6 points. If you didn't, another clue was asked, like, then, I don't know, ghost.
I think they've got the idea.
Got like 5 points and going down to 1 point.
The initials, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 1.1 was the initials of the person, so it'd be like PS. So, from the 1 point. So yeah, but yeah, that was how it worked. We started off well. We were winning. We ended up losing by 4 points. And I blame Richard. It's always Richard's fault.
Didn't know Gwyneth Paltrow was.
Exactly. If you'd have known her on 8 points, we'd have won. Would have smashed it out.
I did get a few 8s, surprised. I mean, both teams got a few 8s, didn't they?
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't get most of the stuff because there was a lot of geography, and I don't do geography or whatever, do I? So my geography is as bad as my maths. So quiz night, we lost by 4 points, but hey ho, 'cause we don't get prizes. We don't. We just do it for the fun. So that means my quiz is in 2 weeks, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'm in charge of Christmas quiz. So 2 weeks to go. Christmas quiz.
See if that book's any good.
Yeah, Richard's apparently treated me to a book, and it's coming on Monday. A Holly Jolly Christmas quiz book or something, it said. So I do have lots and lots of questions from the internet anyway. And then I can get questions from that book as well to mix in. Do lots of different rounds. My issue is I don't know how many questions to ask. tonight's quiz went on till 11 o'clock, and then we did like nearly an hour's talking after. I think the aim is usually, because we start at 8, it's usually to get it to about 10, isn't it? Between 10 and 11.
Yeah, about half 10, yeah.
So that's usually the aim for the quiz. So whether or not I can do that is a different thing, because some of them do fancy graphics and all this lot. I can't do that. I can't share my screen and all that. I just happily sit there and ask the questions. Have I done a quiz yet?
Yeah, I think you've done a couple, haven't you?
I don't know if I've done it. I've only done one, because I hate doing quiz. I hate being the host. I don't mind being the answerer, but I hate being the host. I'm a loud gobby person, and I'm quite confident at most things, but that I don't know why, it kind of gives me anxiety, makes me kind of shy, but no idea why, because they're my friends and I've known most of them over 18 years. Well, yeah. No, you 18 years, and Jamie and Matt 18 years. And I've known a year or two. And Helen. Don't know how long I've known Helen. Or is Helen just like a quiz friend, or have I met her before?
I don't know, I'm not sure, actually.
I don't know. Had you met her before?
I think I have, I'm sure I have somewhere.
I don't know about me when I met her or whatever, so hey, we'll have to wait and see how it all goes. But yeah, 2 weeks I'm doing the quiz, the Christmas quiz, and there is a dress code, which is dress for Santa, so you can be in PJs like I am now, so, or excuse my finger, my fat finger keeps getting in the way, or you can dress up in a Christmas jumper, as I'm going to do. I'm going to dress up in a dress with, I've got some Santa tights, some Christmassy tights for it. But yeah, I'm going to dress up for Christmas properly, for Santa properly. And then I just worry that my quiz isn't going to be as good or as fun as everyone else's is, because they're all really good at it. And they're all doing fun and exciting things and sharing screens and stuff, and then there's going to be me sat there in a red Mrs. Santa dress asking Christmas questions. Oh well. It is what it is. I feel like I'm on Love Island. I just have to be on the fat version. They don't do a fat version of Love Island, do they?
No.
They should do. I'd be ace.
I don't know why they don't.
I'd be ace. Go get husband number 2. So it's Vlogmas Day 6. Later on, we are going to do, or try to do, the gingerbread houses, which is, look, it's gonna be a disaster. Always is when we try to do something fun and creative, because Richard has no imagination and creativity in him, and I go all perfectionist and get stressed out and stuff, so yeah, I can see trouble brewing there. Richard needs to go and pick up a parcel later. Because they've tried to deliver it to his mum's house when there's been nobody there. The weird thing is, it says like it was 11 o'clock or something, or 11:15 or something like that. Or at 11:10. It was close to when Richard was near the house, because I got a message at 11:13 off Richard saying he was near the house. So I don't understand how you didn't see somebody there, but well. So now he's got to go pick up the parcel. He thinks he might know what it is now. He's spent all day racking his brain not knowing what it could be.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I think I know where it's from, so...
Alright. What do you think it
I don't know.
is from?
Something online.
Oh, why? You've been buying kinky things?
No. I would say I've not bought anything. Well, not bought this anyway.
Are you being sent kinky things?
What? I don't know, we'll find out. I hope not.
Hello. So,
Are you watching Lockie's Christmas concert tomorrow?
do you have to buy it?
No. It's on his Facebook, isn't it?
Is it? I love Lockie. He's Richard's other partner. You are Lockie's girl, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
I'm gutted. What I would do for Lockie, I'd do anything for him. He's gorgeous. The voice, oh, yes. I would do anything for him. Unfortunately, I'm not his type.
No, I've got something you've not got.
Yeah. So, Richard is his girl. So, and there's something that Richard has that I don't have, is bigger, perkier boobs. That's it, innit, love? Yep. So, it's not. But yeah. Yeah, I'll watch that tomorrow then. Did I tell you we've treated me to two tour tickets? I always go see the Overtones at the Christmas tour. We do just one day of the tour. We do VIP normally. And this year they've not been able to do the tour for the 10th anniversary celebrations, so they're doing the 10th anniversary celebrations next year. And Richard very, very, very kindly has got me 2 dates. The very first date, which is in Halifax in the November, front row tickets, VIP, so we get to meet, greet, not toy, I've got toys on my brain now. Usually like a little gift. They've done like hats, scarves, gloves in the past. And they do a little sing-song or whatever. And you get to go and have a little photo with them. Normally, I don't know whether you'll be able to or whatever with coronavirus, but you usually can. And then he's also got me last day of the tour in Sheffield in the December. Also front row VIP. So I'm going to both front row, both VIP. Halifax on the first day of the tour. Sheffield last day of the tour. I also fancied, was it York?
Yeah.
In the middle. But he says that's too much to do 3. I don't think it is. I think 3 would be
World
perfect.
Cup as well, it was like.
Pardon?
We're off to World Cup as well.
Yeah, we're going to Rugby League World Cup in the middle of that as well. Is that in Liverpool?
Yeah.
So yeah. And so yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, I'd love to go to New York as well. Never done more than one date, but he's letting me do the first date and the last date because I couldn't decide between. Because usually we go Sheffield or York. Depending on which, because they're not normally both on there, and Halifax normally isn't on there at all. And it's usually in the both kind of usually in the middle, not start or end. So when it was like we can get to quite easily the first and last day of the tour, we're like, well, we've got to do it. So we're going to do it. I'm so excited for that. We normally stay over, but because of dog, but I think we're going to try to get home, aren't we?
Yeah.
So,
Got some milking on Tuesday, look, if we have that.
oh yeah, this Tuesday.
Yeah.
What time?
7:30 or something.
Yeah, hopefully the doctor don't keep me in hospital then. On Tuesday. Yeah, apparently we're at a radio show recording for Sarah Milliken on Tuesday. I can't remember what we're supposed to have to do and stuff, but I was supposed to record our reactions of us laughing or...
They record, we watch it on like a laptop and they record us on our phones or something.
Yeah, so... But yeah, looking forward to that. Because it's something I've never done before, so kind of looking forward to giving that a go. Because it can't hurt, can it? I did apply for like the Royal Variety Performance to kind of be on the digital audience for that, but I wasn't selected. I kind of like, I'm in a weird mood of I want to try new things at the moment, because 2020 has been a bit of a shitty year for everyone, and when I die, which I hope isn't for many, many years, but when I die, I want to say I lived, I did things, I had fun. Don't want to say I spent my life sat on a sofa watching telly doing nothing, which right now seems to be all I do, because nothing really else we can do, is there? But that's why I'm kind of like trying new things, like being in the audience of a radio show. I didn't even realise radio shows had audiences.
You know?
But no.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even realise radio shows had audiences. Something new for me to do. Something new for me to try. What radio station would it be on?
Radio 4.
Alright. So Radio 4. And when would it be?
No idea.
Is it kind of like recorded on Tuesday and then played
Whenever, yeah, I don't know.
at a different date? Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll give it a go. I've got the hospital on Tuesday and the hospital on Wednesday. But if the surgeon is there on Tuesday at the clinic day, he tends to see me then, and then I don't have to go back on the Wednesday. But depend, because it's quite late that they've got me in. They've got me in at 2:50. So if they've got me in at 2:50, if he's already gone home or gone off wherever, then I won't see him, and I'll have to go back to the vascular clinic on the Wednesday to see him, so there was other stuff. Tomorrow morning, well, this morning, later on this morning, I need to be, well, we need to be ticking off some of us to-do list as well, because we went yesterday and signed for the new house, and there are things that are needing sorting in the new house already. Like, for example, she said if you pull some wallpaper off and the plaster comes off, you'll need replastering, and we've pulled some wallpaper off and all the plaster's come off with it, and we've already filled like a bloody wheelie bin full of stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be a nightmare. So, might as well already get registered for some replastering doing. There is care link within the bungalow, but there's an issue. There is no care link switch in the room. There's no care link thing in the kitchen. There is no care link thing in the bedroom. There is a really old one in the hallway and the bathroom, and they're going to charge us for care link. I don't think so. We don't really need care link. I appreciate that it's good for people with disabilities and things, and I do have disabilities and things, but I don't really need it, because I've got Rich.
What?
What about care link?
What about it? Sorry.
I'm saying we don't really need it because I've got you.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere without my phone. So I can always be like, hey Siri, ring Rich, or whatever, or hey Alexa, ring Rich, or whatever, can't I, or something like that, and get them to ring you if I need, rather than have to pay for care link or whatever, especially when it's in like a bathroom in the hallway. It's a tiny hallway, and it's a wet room, and like, let's be honest, I'm more likely gonna need somebody when I'm in the bedroom, the living room, or the kitchen than I am in a hallway that I'm probably just going to be passing through, or a bathroom when it's going to be a quick pee or jump in the shower kind of thing. So, I don't know. Anyway, I also need help in deciding how to decorate, because there are so many colours and so many styles and things that I love, but I don't know whether or not they will work and things. So I love bright colours, so I'm like thinking, I asked Rich about what colour we should go with, like the kitchen and stuff, because I was thinking like yellow, and he's mentioned orange, and I'm like, oh, I quite like that.
I think we should paint the wall green, so we've got our own inbuilt green screen for doing videos.
Just shush.
Alright, bye.
Just shush a sec and listen.
I'm not listening.
Why are you not listening?
From what comes about.
I'm gonna come and beat you up.
I'm poorly.
You will be poorly if you keep being cheeky, mate. But like, I was thinking yellow for the kitchen. But Richard mentioned orange, and I think I kind of like the idea of orange in the kitchen because that's really bright, and hopefully it would then make the kitchen look bigger because it's a thin, long kitchen, isn't it, Richard?
What, sorry?
The kitchen's thin but long.
Yeah.
So like you can kind of touch each side of the walls one way, but then it's long. And I do mean it's long. It's like there's more cupboard space in there than there is in this big kitchen we've got here, which is strange. And there's like a small like hole under the sink that I don't know what we're actually supposed to be able to put in there. Is that like where you'd put a wine rack or something?
In a council house?
Yeah, but what kind... did you see that hole?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to put in there?
Do you mean the one next to the sink?
Under the sink?
On the sink. Maybe you're supposed to put like dustpan and brush in there or something?
Yeah, it's like a little, tiny little
Wheel thing.
hole thing. And it looks like it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like a wine rack or something. It's just small enough to have like a little... It's like a wine bottle wide, isn't it? So I was like, is that supposed to be a wine rack? I don't drink wine. So I don't even know what I'm supposed to use there or how I'm supposed to use it or what. But, come on down. That's it. So I don't know what to do with that. Maybe it is supposed to like hide a dustpan and brush and some like little cleaning stuff. You know, like put a hook in for a tea towel to hang under. And put dustpan and brush under or whatever. I don't know. So we'll have to see what we come up with. But there is a lot of drawer and cupboard space as well, which is good. And then I was thinking like an orange colour there because it's bright and maybe that might make it bigger. I do like my bright colours. I like colourful. I always have done. Magnolia is not my kind of thing. I like my colours. I like to have stuff bright and it like personalised. Well, individual, not personalised. I don't like personalised. Like individual. I like it being me. And Richard was saying that he'd like it orange. And it's just said something about a green one. What kind of colour green would it have to be?
I don't know. I'm only joking.
Because I was actually looking at like a teal green, like a darker green.
I don't know. I was only joking from her.
No, but I want to. If I show you my chat with Marie and Carrie Ann.
You can pretty much paint it whatever you want because I'm not bothered.
I know you're not bothered, but I am. Like I was talking to Marie and Carrie, and I was saying about like a dark green or like a tealy green.
Yeah.
And I couldn't decide whether to do just one wall like that or whether to do like more walls or what. And then what colour would go with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what colour would go with that. And Marie suggested going mustard and teal.
Alright.
Like within the same room. So I don't know. But I was thinking like a grey and teal or a light brown and a teal.
Yeah.
So that it's not too much colour. And then in the bedroom I was thinking like a dark blue. at least on one wall, like dark blue. But then I didn't know what colour to go with like the rest. See, I don't know what to do because I like my colours, don't I, and stuff. And I like dark blue. And then there's the bathroom. And a lot of it, because it's a wet room, is tiled. But I think there's like 1 or 2 walls where we could add some colour. So I don't know what to do. And then the hallway, I need to colour that hallway like a brighter colour. Because there is no windows in that hallway. So there's no natural light, and it's a teeny tiny hallway. So what colour do I do with the hallway? We need to figure out all these colours. So if you can help me with these, yes. I need as much help as I can, like figuring out colours and stuff, because I used to just kind of go, oh, I like this colour, let's just do it. But I'm wanting to kind of do it the once and leave it for a couple of years now, and then change as and when I decide I want to change it properly, rather than just a random on board, let's change colour now. I want to kind of work it in and do it properly and stuff, because one thing I've learned is during this year I've been ill and I've had nurses in and most of the year. So whilst I want to do it my way, I also want it looking nice, so that they're not coming in and going, oh my gosh, has this person decorated whilst taking some kind of illegal substance, or is she blind? Because I do like my colours, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know. I want to have colour, but I don't want to make it too much, if you know what I mean. And then I've got to try and figure out carpets, because with having a dog and cat, the carpets, I don't want them to show up dirt as much as they as they would if it was just like a plain carpet. Obviously we're not going to get cream carpets, but like before we had like brown, like a light browny coloured carpet that was just one colour, and I don't think it showed up much dirt, did it, when we had Moo? But I just don't want the one colour the whole way through the bungalow again, I don't think. So I'm thinking like patterned or striped or whatever, or maybe, I don't know, one colour in one room and striped in another, or what. I have no idea what I want. It's weird. I always know what I want, and I always just kind of, I love decorating. I'm not the best at it, but I give it a good go, and I love decorating. So I would normally just kind of go like this, let's go with it, let's do it. But I'm overthinking it, and it's strange, it's weird. So yeah, I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I am looking forward to having a whole bungalow to decorate. I'll just have to wait to decorate, because I'm going to have to wait for them to come and plaster the walls again. It looks like Don't know whether the hallway and the bedroom will need replastering, or if we'll get away with that. But I can.
I think the hallway's so small, we don't really need to do much to it, do we?
No, but I want to brighten it.
Yeah, paint it.
Yeah, no, but I want to brighten it. I need it brighter.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I mean. I don't want it. Don't want it dark, but I don't know when we strip the wallpaper off. I don't know whether it's going to need replastering or not, or whether the bedroom will. So, because I'd rather have it replastered now than later. Get it all sorted now while we're in a mess. But that's another thing that's stressing me out. I love Christmas. I've been waiting to put my Christmas tree up till we move. The plan was they would have stripped the walls, plastered all the walls, had the walls magnolia. So we could kind of just move in. And we'd kind of ring somebody, get them to come put carpets in as soon as they can. We've got somebody coming next Saturday to measure up for blinds. They were going to come today, but yesterday, sorry, because I needed to get back home. I'm like, I can't. So they're coming next Saturday to do it. Clicked on a Facebook advert that says 3 lots of blinds for 79 quid. So that's perfect, because I need one for kitchen, one for front room, and one for bedroom. So see what they're offering, see what they have to say. It says they've said they're coming between 9 and 12. So hopefully we can get to see them. I might just send Richard over on his own in the morning while I wait for nurses, if I'm still having the IV antibiotics and stuff. And then when they come, do it over a video call so that they can talk to me and stuff. And because I don't want him.
There's no point talking to me because I'm useless.
Yeah, I don't want him making any things. Although if his mum's not working, I'd trust his mum to sit and talk with them. So, 'cause she's no fool, is she really? So, yeah. Got them coming in to measure for blinds. Richard thought, we're having blinds instead of curtains. I'm like, no, we're having both. The blinds are for privacy for now, and then to look pretty later. I'll put curtains up once they've started the plastering out and stuff to keep warmth in. So we're going to get a load of rugs instead of carpets to kind of put on the floor while we wait for them to come and plaster, so that we can keep some warmth in. Any hints and tips would be perfect for keeping warmth in without carpets and proper curtains while we wait for them to come and plaster for us. And I also need to chase up whether or not we're having a fireplace, because the plug's there for the fireplace, fire and fireplace. The plug's there for it. The switch is there for it, but there's no fire and fireplace there. So I need to chase that up, see if that's supposed to be in. Because there's no point putting a carpet down if they're then going to come and put a fireplace in. So but yeah, hopefully they can sort that out. we've already been in discussions about how we're setting up the room. Because we are at opposite ends of how we want to set up the room, aren't we?
Yeah, but in the end, you do it how you want.
Because I'm saying TV should be in like a corner that way, right next to the next to the window, with like a wall unit here and another unit there. Whilst he's like, the TV should be over that side with the sofa over here, and I'm like, yeah. So, but there's no aerial part either. Or a point, is it a point part?
Either.
I don't know what sort of thing. So apparently we've got to check online whether or not we're allowed to get Sky TV. Like, really? Do you not know these things? But I'm sure we'll be allowed it. Apparently it's had Virgin in before. I think one of the poor neighbours will think I'm nuts. Richard turned around and said, "Oh, look, there's a dog." The neighbour's got a dog. I went running out and was like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you live in these?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Can I say hello to your dog? I'm Ella. I'm just moving in at 5. And he's like, "Oh, right." We got talking. Apparently, for 6 weeks, they were trashing everything, pulling everything out, putting new in and stuff. So he was surprised when I was saying no. We're pulling wallpaper off and all. Plaster's coming off, so we've got the fun of having to get plasterers in for it. So, he's gonna think I am either crackers and weird, because I've gone running out and said hello and fussed his dog and stuff and chatted to him. Or he's just gonna think I'm a nice, friendly girl. But either way, he's probably right. I'm not the most normal of people, am I? But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with who I am, so it's fine. I'm happy being not normal. Or being a little weird, because we're all a little weird in his own way. There is... I'm wondering, do I put the Christmas tree up anyway? You know, even though there's no flooring and we're waiting for him to come plaster. Because if they come to plaster their living room before Christmas, which is probably going to be highly unlikely, we can just pick up the Christmas tree and put it in the hallway or whatever until we get through Christmas or whatever. But I don't know. We just have to figure it out. Just go with the flow. I don't know. I think it's just messed with my head that they haven't. It's not in the best of conditions when they've had 4 or 5 months to get it ready for us, if not longer. So one of the things they said was the whole country ran out of plaster in the first lockdown. That I can't imagine. Can you, Richard?
Well, obviously it is.
No, but can you imagine it happening?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know how you make plaster or what it comes from and this and that and the other. So we just seem odd, doesn't it?
It just seems like a very weird thing to run out of.
Everyone was DIYing though, weren't they?
Well, yeah, but plaster. And I'm going to try and make the garden a bit pretty. I like pretty. So, is that alright with you?
Yeah.
We've got a window box and he wants to plant his chilies out there. I don't know. I've got a croaky voice now. I need to crack on with pen pal letters because I've got quite a pile of pen pal letters to do. I pen pal. I love pen paling. I've pen palled for... How long is that? 13 years. 2007, is that 13?
Yeah.
I've pen pal for 13 years. So, yeah. I love pen paling. I need to get caught up with letters though. Because I've been ill and stuff, I've not got caught up with letters. So I do need to catch up with them. We need to eat the food in the freezer so that we can move the freezer over. We need to get an electrician to plug in our cooker when we move. We need to get a man with a van or a removal company to help us move house. We need to find out what electric company and gas company we're with, and then sort that out and get us changed companies, because I've been sent a referral code for bulb energy with by a friend, where I think she gets £50 and I get £50, or there is some kind of bonus for both of us for me signing up from her. So, have you, does anyone on here know of bulb, have any stories or recommendations about them? Are they good? I've had several people tell me they're good, so I'd love to know. Then also that's the gas and electric. We're on about going with Sky TV. Do you recommend Sky TV for broadband and phone and telly? We're currently with Virgin and I'm not happy with them. They're expensive, they're rude, and they're just really doing my head in, so I don't want to be with them anymore. So we're thinking of going Sky. So do you recommend Sky? Is Sky broadband any good? How about the phone or whatever? Not that we really use the phone, but you never know, I might do. Got one. What else is there? Later on, we're going to try the gingerbread houses. That's going to be fun. We'll film that for you. Is that you making noises, Rich?
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, no, I just wondered what it was, because I couldn't see anything moving. And then we just need to get moved in, really. I'm excited and scared and everything in between, so you'll have to all help me out with how to decorate and how to do stuff, because I feel like I'm going to be doing adulting for the first time, even though, like, I first left home for the first time properly, like when I was 20. I still feel like I'm going to be adulting for the first time because we've lived with Richard's mum for so long. So, what about you, Rich?
I don't know. I'm not with it.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Hello.
weird.
Do you feel like you're going to be adulting for the first time?
I've been feeling that for a few months though, because we've had bills and stuff to sort and people to deal with, haven't we? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah. Even though we've like had us own home before and stuff like that, we've been back with your mum for quite a while, and it now feels as though we're gonna be adulting for the first time. So I don't know. And I didn't realise how I forgot how cheap council rents were.
Yeah.
So compared to like private rents and stuff, because we were paying nearly 500, 600 quid for the last house, and this is going to be under 400. So with 4 rent-free weeks a year, so 4 months a year, it's going to be less than.
And there's less rooms to heat and everything.
Yeah.
I know I've turned all the radiators off.
Yeah.
Stuff, but still.
Yeah, there's like 4 rent-free weeks, so 4 months a year, the rent is cheaper anyway. There's less rooms to heat, so that's going to be cheaper. We're going to be probably moving around unless there's less rooms to bob lights on and there's stuff in there as well, so that probably means electric's going to be cheaper. And if we've gone somewhere that's cheaper anyway, we're getting that discount towards things, that might be that's going to mean that at least for 1 month we've got a cheaper bill to save us money, don't it? Yeah. So, and then if we've got a Sky, that's cheaper. So money saving ideas. Send us money saving ideas. Hints and tips on money saving ideas. Because we could probably do with them as well next. Richard's huffing and puffing because he's got earache, because he's got a dodgy tooth. Well, several dodgy teeth, and the dentist is referring him for oral surgery to remove them. So I think until then he's gonna have to just get on with it, aren't you? Unfortunately. So right. I am going to go. There will be videos up later of gingerbread houses being made. They may either be on this video,
well, there was a separate one,
or on a separate one. But like this is already 55 minutes long, so this is they are probably likely to be separate. And depending on how painful my feet are and things, and how tired and stressed I am, I may go wandering and have a look at Christmas lights and do a Christmas light video. because I love Christmas lights, and there's a load of houses around here that have got some lights on the outside as well as the inside, so I'm going to wait until it gets like a bit dark and then go under and see if they've put them on and stuff, and get some footage of that, depending on how Richard feels and how the dog is. We may take her, but I'm tempted just to go on my own so that he can rest and she can rest, because she's in season. Is my poor little baby dog. Are you coming on? You coming on, babes? Coming on, hey? No? Buggy bugs? What's my... Do you want to go out? What do you want?
She's an helicopter.
Oh, come here. There. My bugs. Look, I've got a buggy. Yeah, well, that was me too. Yeah. Let's look. Oh, there. Look, let's go with this. Where'd that go? Hello. Hello. No, you're not going to say hello. You Rudy.
It's 20 past 1. I want to go sleep here.
You Rudy. You can say hello. You want to go sleep us? Yeah. I'll go sleep with them. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. Right then. I know. We don't like mwah. What? Thank you. You don't do kisses, so that's very nice to get a snogging here. Alright. Right then. So, because it's coming up to an hour, and like Richard said, it's late. We're gonna go. We're gonna leave this here because the alarm will go in the morning for us to get up, and because the nurses seem to have me down as an early morning call, and I'm not an early morning person. Well, when I say early morning, it's not really early morning. It's about 10 AM that they come, because like they seem to have me on the 9:30, the first person down on the 9:30 list. So they come about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I get up early so I can get up, wash, dressed, and have breakfast and take my tablets before they get here. Some mornings I succeed, some mornings I don't. I'm a night owl. I work nights in a care home normally, so I'm a natural night owl as well. So I can't wait to get off the IV antibiotics, get this PICC line out, and be able to sleep to my own sleeping pattern. Says the woman who's booked for a company to come between 9 AM and 12, and we've got to get to the other side of Wakefield to go do it, so it's like 2 buses. So I don't know. Right then, I shall speak to you all later. Have a good day. Have a happy 6th of December. And as my grandma used to say, if you can't be good, be careful. We'll see you on the other side of some house building videos. Bye for now. Rich. Bye-bye.